This is John Michael Grogan with On Point. Servant or master, which will it be?
Dr. John Michael Grogan is a worldwide best-selling author and speaker. In this podcast, On Point, Dr. John Michael will help you position yourself for success by achieving greater purpose, significance, and exceptionalism. Now, here's Dr. John Michael Grogan.
I am, he said, your constant companion. I am your greatest helper or your heaviest burden. I will push you onward and upward or drag you down to the gutter. Half the tasks that you do, you might just as well turn over to me, and I will do them quickly and correctly. I am easily managed. You must merely be firm with me. Show me exactly how you want a thing done. After a few times, I will do it automatically. I am the servant of all great people, and alas, the master of all failures. Those who are great I have helped to make great, and those who are failures I have made failures. I'm not a machine, but I work with all the precision of a machine, plus the intelligence of a person. You may run me for profit or run me for ruin. It makes no difference to me. Take me, train me, be firm with me, and I will be your greatest ally and fill your house with great treasures. Be easy with me, and I will destroy you. Who am I? I am called habit. We are made into slaves, someone said, not by our heredity, but by the habits bred into us in our youth. The secret of a person's future is hidden in their daily routine. Sow a thought, reap an act. Sow an act, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. Here are some ideas worth turning into habits. Some people speak when they feel a need to say something. Wise people speak when they have something to say. Don't be intimidated by silences. Created silences can be very powerful because the first one who speaks loses. Ask any good salesperson. Learn to be at ease around powerful people. They put their pants on just like you do, one leg at a time. If you arrive late for work and a coworker asks, "Where have you been?" if you answer, they become your boss. The only person you owe an explanation to is your boss. If you borrow something, return it. To fail to do so is the same as stealing. An old saying goes, "A person who would steal a piece of straw will steal a camel." Form the habit of being on time. If you're running behind, call and ask for a time window for your ETA. To overlook this courtesy says, whatever it was that was causing me to be late was more important than being on time for you. Too many people look at pay raises as expanded purchasing power, rather than liquidation of existing debt. Form the habit of basing your purchases on needs and not so much on wants. Help others who cannot pay you back. Don't always be trying to ingratiate yourself to someone of influence. People of influence are perceptive, and it will be obvious to them what you are trying to do. Don't tell others what you're going to do. This puts you in a box if you fail to perform. Do it and then tell them. Refuse to listen to gossip. It's like receiving stolen property. Remember, little people talk about people. Life is too short to be part of a living soap opera. Learn to give busy people the elevator version when explaining something. The concept of the elevator version came out of the Pentagon, where you had to offer a summary as the elevator moved between floors. If the ranking officer thought it necessary, they would ask questions, or have you arranged for a meeting later for an in-depth discussion. This old elevator version is out because we have few elevators today. The new version is still persuasive, brief, and hopefully compelling. It is meant to move people to action, to get an audience with them. It is important on the initial contact not to tie senior people up with non-essential trivia. Remember that 80% of your results come from 20% of the things you do. Major in the majors by analyzing what 20% of the things you do that are most essential and focus on them. Don't tell people too much about yourself. Always leave a little mystery. Don't engage a fool, for all they want to do is argue. Apologize if necessary. It is the one determining quality of a strong leader. Weak people seek to shift the blame, pass the buck, or offer excuses as reasons. Many wealthy people form habits to be masters of technological innovations. Jeff Bezos, for example, the founder and chairman, CEO, and president of Amazon, does not believe in multitasking. He prefers to stay focused on whatever it is that he's doing. He likes to do whatever it is he's doing. To focus. Hard to argue against that. The forming of any new habit always involves pain. We grow comfortable in our ways, and change stretches us. The only difference between a rut and a grave is that a rut is a grave with the ends removed. One of the greatest agents of change is discipline. The will to change. We do not change in our emotions or feelings. Like a meandering river, it is always easier to take the line of least resistance. Misdirected people and weak people do this. This is what the masses do. This is why there isn't real competition today. Resolve to change. Maybe like jogging or lifting weights, it might be wise to have an accountability partner. You alone decide which it will be. To have frustration and poverty as your permanent house guest? To be part of the pack? Or to stand out with excellence? Until next time, this is John Michael Grogan saying, be strong, be bold, be courageous.
Thanks for listening to Dr. John Michael Grogan's On Point on OneBigOne.fm and the Podcast BIG network. To contact Dr. Grogan, send an email to groganman@tds.net. If you like what you heard today and want to learn more, visit 615jmg.com and subscribe today. And as always, stay tuned to OneBigOne.fm and the Podcast BIG network.